yesterday. A song said escape to a better way. But when someone's waiting to bring you down, just be towards what's coming round. Closing in, it's getting harder. Go faster, so we're getting closer. There's no turning back, it's like a rush in your mind. The choice is made, it's only time. The sequence builds up to this event. Do you make it all or lose it when you can't decide which action to take? It's moving fast, you're free.
Joe, the shirt is off the cuff. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. It's good to be back so quickly. I go through these phases, where I want to do a lot of shows. I want to just keep doing shows. Sometimes I'll do like more than one show in a day. So, I'll do a show every day, and then I'll go like a week and a half where I just can't bring myself to get off my fat, lazy ass and just talk, which is really what I love to do more than anything else. I love to talk. I really do. I mean, I think it says a lot as to how much I love to talk, simply by the fact that I'm sitting in a room by myself, making up all the conversation for nobody else that I can see. That's how much I love to talk. I mean, I find, I don't know, maybe you're like me. I find myself talking all the time. I'll be talking in the car. I'll be talking like when I'm in the bathroom, taking a shower. I'll talk when I'm jerking off. I'll talk to myself. I'll like turn myself on while I'm jerking off. I mean, that's how much I love to talk, and that's pretty much what I love to do. Actually, it's funny. I was applying for a job just last week, and they asked all these really bizarre questions. And one of them was, "What is your dream job?" And I wrote down talk radio talk show host. And which was really weird. We considered that I was applying for a job as a waiter. So, who's going to put down waiter at Denny's? Nobody writes that down. No, of course not. So I told them the truth, and they haven't called. Oh, I have some retractions from yesterday's show that apparently none of you seem to want to listen to. It's okay, it's underperforming, and I get it. You know what? The show went out on a Sunday night. A lot of you had a lot better things to do, church, football, neither of which are things I really give a flying fuck about. But I know a lot of you do, so I get it. You're busy with church and football, or football and church, or the church of football. Or maybe while you were at church, you were playing a little two-hand touch with the pastor. Who knows? Which, by the way, when you're playing two-hand touch with the pastor, that's not necessarily a sports reference. Any case, like I said, retractions from yesterday's show. All the birthdays I gave yesterday, it turns out they're actually a year older than I said. For instance, I said Trey Parker is 44. He's actually, he's 44. Tom Petty, no, he's actually 45. Tom Petty's actually 63. Judge Judy, we'll get to that. Anyway, everybody's actually a year older. My bad. But since we're on the topic of celebrity birthdays, let's go through them right now. Sasha Ruiz is 39 years old. You may know him as the police captain on the TV show Grimm. Love that show. Jeremy Miller from Growing Pains is 37, excuse me. I got another correction there. And if you ever watched Growing Pains, you grew up in the 80s like I did, you would know him as the little brother on Growing Pains, Ben, which, by the way, he looks like a gigantic fucking mongoloid these days. Let's see. Joyce Randolph is 89 years old. For those of you who love classic TV the way I do, you knew her as Trixie on The Honeymooners, Ed Norton's wife. She was Trixie Norton. And she was, she was that era's Ethel. She was Joyce Randolph was Ethel to now I don't remember to Audrey Meadows' Lucy, and of course Ethel and Lucy, we all know who they are. She's 89 years old. Whitey Ford turns 85 today. Ken Watanabe turns 54. You may know him from such movies as The Last Samurai and a bunch of other Asian-inspired flicks. Let's see what else we have here. Judge Judy is 71 years old. My God, Judge fucking Judy. Good God. Is she still on TV? I'm not even sure anymore. Carrie Fisher is 57 years old. That's right, people. Princess Leia is 57 years old. All right, and they're coming out with new Star Wars movies. Whoa, what's that? Oh, a little reverb there. Whoop, there it is again. I don't know where that's coming from. Hold on. Okay, do you guys hear that? That is a little weird. I don't know where that's coming from. Hold on one second, guys. Let me take a quick break, a little music here so I can figure out what the hell's going on here, all right? Hold on. No, apparently it's coming from me, somehow or another. I don't know if you heard that. It's only... But apparently now it's not happening right now. Because if that continues, then I just can't do the show, can I? Actually, yes, I could. It would just be really, really annoying. What was I going on about? I was talking about Carrie Fisher, who's 57 years old. And, that was my phone was ringing. That's what it was. Good God. The Russian is on her way home right now. Let's get, you know what? Why don't we just get her on the line really quick here so that way I can talk to her. Hold on there. All right, let's see if I can get her. Hold on. Yeah, speaker. We're going to call her. Going to call the Russian here.
Hello?
Hey, baby.
Hello?
Baby, can you hear me at all?
Yeah, I can. What's up?
No, you're cutting in and out right there, babe.
I am?
Yeah, you're... Well, right now I got you on speakerphone. I'm actually in the middle of doing the show.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah. No biggie.
I didn't get an email from Spreaker.
Oh, okay. No, well, I sent you the text. Did you get the text?
No, I was down in the garage. I can't get a text.
Oh, okay. No, I sent you a text.
It didn't come in as I was already driving.
All right. No, I sent it to you, letting you know okay to your request for lunch, and that I was going to do a show, and for you to text me when you got close to home.
Sorry, baby.
No, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. We were just doing celebrity birthdays. No biggie.
Okay.
Yeah. Carrie Fisher is 57 years old today.
5'7"?
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, I know. 5'7"?
5'7". She is 57 years old. Princess Leia is 57 years old. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can, actually.
Okay. I'd still like to see her in the gold bikini, though. Not because it turns me on, but just for shits and giggles.
Uh-huh.
Now, where are you in relation to your drive right now?
I'm at Forest Lawn and Olive.
Forest Lawn and Olive, but that's over on the over the hillside.
Still on the valley side, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, no problem. All right. Now do you want to hang out here with us, or do you want to call, you want to let me know, you want to get off the phone? What do you want to do?
Us who?
What's that?
You said hang out with us. Who's us?
Well, us is me and the audience, baby.
Oh, I can hang out.
You want to hang out? Yeah, you can hang out. Oh, you know what we're going to do right now, though? We're going to take an early break so I can set up the phone so I don't have to hold it next to me the entire time, okay? So you stay on the line there, baby. You guys out there, you keep listening in. We're going to play a little more music. This is Greedy Ghoul by Amiga Man. You heard their first song, Fast Car, earlier on. This is Greedy Ghoul by Amiga Man. Hold on there. And Joe the Shirt is once again off the cuff. Welcome back, everybody. Hello there, baby. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine. I don't know about me.
No, you're coming in really good, at least in my headphones here. You're coming in really good.
Okay.
You know, it sounds just like any other radio show where the caller always calls in and they always sound like shit compared to...
Oh, great. Okay.
Well, no, it's normal. You know, it's comparatively speaking, compared to how I sound, you know, the call is going to sound like shit. They almost always do.
Yes, okay. I get it.
Okay. No, today's topic is love makes us stupid. Good! Exclamation point. The reason I bring this up is something that happened actually quite recently. A man who was a Muslim was told by his girlfriend, who was, I believe, Hindi, that her parents wanted them to break up because of the difference in religion.
Okay.
Okay, so one Iftikhar Murtasa, 29, of Van Nuys, is now accused of killing his former girlfriend's father and sister and burning their gasoline-doused bodies, which were found smoldering. The girlfriend's mother was found in a neighboring lawn, beaten so severely that she was in a coma for weeks. Okay, apparently Iftikhar believed that after killing her entire family, that she would run to him as the White Knight to save her from all this horror. Obviously, he didn't intend for her to find out.
That did the killing?
Exactly. So basically, it's like, okay, I'm breaking up with you because my parents think it's a bad idea because we're different religions. So then he goes with a couple of buddies of his, stabs them, kills them, beats them, burns down their house, douses them in gasoline, and then thinking that because after this she'll come running into his arms. And I'm thinking this sounds like a really, really bad episode of Three's Company somehow.
Okay.
Well, think about it. Doesn't it sound just like so ridiculous? Just so as if somebody just wrote this and say, let's have him do this because it's so ridiculous. You know, it's so contrived. Let's do this.
And this happened in real life?
This happened in real life. Jilted boyfriend turns to obsessed killer when his girlfriend told him that her parents wanted them to break up because he was Muslim and they were Hindus.
Another feel-good story of the day. Okay.
That's right. According to this, the burned bodies of the father, Jaiprakash Danak, 56, and sister Karishma Danak, 20, were found later near UC Irvine. The autopsy showed that Jaiprakash Danak was stabbed 29 times, but died as
a little rage?
Yeah, a little bit, you know, but died as a result of a crushing injury to the back of his skull. I mean, that's just inefficient. How do you stab a guy 29 times, but then you still have to, like, crush his head to kill him?
Well, maybe I don't want to know.
No, well, now, here's the thing, though. It was a lie.
What was a lie?
The parents did not want her to break up with him because of their religion.
She wanted to break up with him, so she made up a story?
She made up a story because she was so busy at school, at college, you know, at school and all, that, you know, that she was like, she didn't have the time for him anymore. You know how it is. A lot of times, you know, people go to school.
Yes, I went to school once upon a blue moon.
Okay, so you know.
I remember.
Right, and you have.
So instead of telling him the truth, but she just didn't have the time, she made up this cock and bull story that resulted in him going psycho and killing her family. Great, that's so much better.
Right, exactly. The girlfriend testified Wednesday that her parents didn't like Murtaza, but that she secretly kept seeing him until her studies at UC Irvine became too time-consuming, which she said made Murtaza jealous. So you know.
She should have just dropped him like a hot potato. Period.
Exactly, but instead instead of just saying, you know what, I'm really not that into you.
That would have made sense.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not really that into. Because let's face facts. If you're in school and you're in love with somebody, it doesn't matter how many classes you have. It doesn't matter how much homework you have.
Been there as well. Couldn't agree with you more.
Exactly. You find a way to make time for them. Hell, you let your studies suffer much of the time, or you learn how to do like 3 or 4 all-nighters in a row.
Yes, which is pretty much that was my way of life.
Exactly. So instead of doing that, she decided to put the blame on her parents, as if, well, mind you, it was her parents' idea.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
It was her parents' idea. It was just tell him this, because it kind of makes sense. He's a Muslim, she's a Hindu. It kind of makes sense, right? But nobody believed that he would take it to such a level. He was just so jealous, so possessive, that he would actually attempt to murder her entire family just to get her to turn to him for
like a candidate for husband and father of the year.
Right, exactly. So yeah, that is what happened here.
Please tell me you have a cheerier story.
I do have a cheerier story. Let's move on.
Oh my God.
Let's move on. Okay.
My drive is sad enough.
Okay, now, as we all know, we live in West Hollywood.
Yes.
And it's a great part of town to live in. It's a lot of fun.
I think so.
Yeah, and about a good 60% of the population here is male and gay, or 40% of the population is male.
Whatever the stat will openly ask.
Yeah, it's huge.
Whatever the statistics were that you pulled up, I don't know, 6 months ago.
Right. It's one of the largest gay populations within a city anywhere in the country is what it is. Gay, male, boom. That's it.
Especially now that gay marriage is allowed, a lot more open about it as well.
Yeah, you and I have seen a lot more hand-holding around town, yeah. Well, now for the longest time, as well as I do, that people like to go meet each other at bars and clubs. They'll drink, they'll dance, they'll hook up, they'll go to, bareback parties and have unprotected sex. You have that. Yeah, that happens a lot in this town. Okay. But apparently now, gays are now looking for healthier alternatives to going out clubbing and bar hopping all night.
Okay.
So apparently now there's a big push for gay sports leagues here in West Hollywood. As a matter of fact, let's see here. Let's see what's it called here? The varsity. Let's see no, hold on, that's the wrong story here. Sorry, my bad. Oh, here it is. It's the Varsity Gay League, which includes kickball, dodgeball, basketball, and volleyball, I believe, where and frisbee, where gay people get together and play sports, competitive sports. And that's the new way they're getting to know each other and meet each other and hang out and not just hook up, but make friends, exercise, have a little fresh air, and be competitive. But it's very much like what happens in a lot of straight bars where you have sports leagues going on in straight bars. You have your softball, your basketball. And now gay men are doing the same thing.
Okay.
Gay men are more and more, I think, are blurring the line between gay and straight activity more and more all the time.
It took them long enough.
Yeah, look at them. They're going to bars. They're drinking. They're not necessarily going to like the clubs and doing ecstasy anymore. They're going to regular bars, having regular drinks, and then hanging out. Now they're going out. They're engaging in sporting events. They're being competitive. Next thing you know, they're going to start having sex with women poorly, which is about as straight as you get. Right, and it's getting very big. Matter of fact, here in West Hollywood, the Gay Varsity League already boasts over 1,000 members.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's growing to other cities like Chicago, New York, San Francisco.
Now, is this just LA based?
No. It's
the number you just gave me.
That's just right in West Hollywood.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, we talk about 1,000 gay dudes that have all gotten together to play, kickball, dodgeball. Yeah. And they're getting fans. Like they're getting fans. At a recent kickball game, more than 50 people, showed up, to cheer on their favorite player or their buddy or their son or their brother,
I think that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, so do I. Actually, I
they're not going to stop going to bars, are you?
No, of course not. It's not an anti-alcohol thing.
No, this is not a substitute.
No.
This is an addendum.
Right. And as a matter of fact, they do cite the fact that, for a lot of them, after they have a game, they go and they have a beer.
Right.
They have a celebratory beer. They hang out. They chill. They're like a bunch of dudes. They're all hanging out, talking sports and the play this and how he got that guy out and he made this great shot.
Very straight.
Right. And then they go suck each other's cocks. So, that's cool. Good for them, No mention about a lesbian league, but then again, if you have softball, you don't need a league. You have lesbians anyway.
Okay. Well, this is not male exclusive, though, is it?
No, it's not male exclusive. It's not even gay exclusive, as a matter of fact. If you are straight and want to participate in these events, you are more than welcome. You are not going to be turned away just because you happen to enjoy vagina over penis.
Okay.
Yeah, so you feel free to join.
As a man.
As a man or as a woman. As far as I know, there's
no... Well, if you happen to enjoy vagina, that means you're not straight.
Right. If you're a woman that enjoys vagina, no, you are not straight, but you probably throw a mean softball. Okay. But see, that's nice. Apparently, this was started by a guy who had come out of a bad relationship. Him and his boyfriend broke up, and he was really depressed, and he was really tired of going to the bars. And then one day, him and his buddy were at a bar. Actually, I think I know which bar they're talking about because it was 2-for-1 taco nights. You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and it was 2-for-1 taco night there, and the music was so loud they couldn't talk to each other, so they went for a walk. And his buddy just, hits him in the back and says, "Tag, you're it," and starts running. And he starts chasing after him, and before you know it, a whole group of people just joined them in the middle of a park playing tag. Over right by Beverly Hills. You know the area, right, where you have all those parks along Santa Monica Boulevard. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, so it just started out from an impromptu game of tag.
There you go.
I thought that was nice. Was that a nice enough story for you?
Yeah.
Not as horrible.
Much better than it. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, now here's one for you. Now this I thought was long in the coming, actually. The World Health Organization has formally declared that air pollution is a carcinogen.
Really?
Yeah, finally. Yeah.
Sure you just.
Here you and I are living in the only city I've ever been in that has two kinds of air, regular and chunky style, but they just came to this conclusion.
That it's a carcinogen. It's not just that it's bad for you, but it's cancer-causing.
Right. The World Health Organization...
That's the biggest difference.
Yeah. Mind you, it doesn't account for a large percentage of cancer. For instance, apparently in the 1.3 million annual cases of lung cancer, it only accounts for roughly 3 to 5% of those cases. But,
so they said.
Right, but that's still pretty significant when you think about it.
Yes. It depends on the population base.
Right, exactly. If you're living in some place like Iceland, I'd say don't worry about it. But if you're living here in Los Angeles or anywhere in China, you're fucked. Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's see. Actually, they were mentioning that China, without a doubt, China and those countries, Asian countries near China, have the highest levels of carcinogens in their overall air pollution. That's if you're going to get cancer from the air, it's probably going to be one of those countries. Apparently, according to this, air pollution from particulate matter caused more than 220,000 lung cancer deaths worldwide in 2010. The agency reported that with more than half of those in China.
That's a lot.
That's how bad the air is in China. Now, according to them, they declare that pollution, it's a pollution such as a carcinogen, much like tobacco smoke, asbestos, arsenic, and not only just the leading cause of cancer deaths, but of bladder cancer.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Also related to respiratory problems and heart disease. Which, when you think about it, when you have such components in the air that we breathe, such as diesel exhaust, that's really not a shocker.
No, it's not.
So they finally got that one together. They finally said, you know what? Maybe it is really bad for you.
Like super bad.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, kind of bad. Oh my god. Now, Now, one of the things I'm going to do a quick story, and then I'm going to take a break here. Now, this morning, I was talking to you about the drug Molly.
Yeah, I vaguely remember.
Okay. Molly is a very, very popular drug. Whoop. Where are you at, babe?
Here?
Where are you? Outside the door?
No, in the garage still.
Okay, that accounts for all the noise. For all of you out there, this is my girlfriend, M, joining us today. She's on the phone. It was an unexpected call, but you know what? It was an unexpected show. I had other things in mind right now. Anyway, we're talking about the drug Molly, which is very, very popular. It has seen a 120% jump since from 2004 through 2011. Molly is actually refers to the purest form of MDMA, also known as the main component of the drug ecstasy. People are using it to stay up all night and feel good about themselves. Which... What's that, baby?
Now I remember you mentioning it, yeah.
Okay. Well, apparently it's getting really, really big again. I mean, it's been around since the 60s.
Really?
Yeah, it's original purpose was used in therapy for people that had difficulty making human connections. Accessing their feelings, feeling a connection to other people that felt isolated and didn't feel as if they knew how to really connect to another human being. Right.
Okay.
So that's what originally came up with was for therapy. People, of course, like any drug, started using it recreationally, which is how we got PCP, animal tranquilizer. If you ever seen I can tell you, if you've ever seen what PCP can do to a grown jaguar, you would think twice about injecting it into yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, but now it's very, very popular. Not really as a party drug, but more as just a self-administered therapeutic drug for people to make themselves feel better. And we're going to get back to that when we come back from break, because I'm guessing you're pretty close to being here, right?
As soon as the elevator gets here, yes, I am.
Okay, all right. Well, so hang out for just a little bit longer. Let me know when you're getting off the elevator, so that way then I can take the break. But yeah, now according to them, the biggest problem is that it's being seen as a safe drug, which for the most part it is. But that's only if you're actually getting the real MDMA. Unfortunately, much like ecstasy, even Molly is being cut with other things that you shouldn't be taking, and of course you're using it, when you are not supposed to be, like say, dancing all night without hydrating properly,
Right.
or overhydrating, where you end up drowning in your own head. So, whoa, there's a lot of noise. Okay, we are gonna take a break right now. Okay. Here's more Amiga Man and their song Killer. Hold on, I'm Joe the Shirt. I'm off the cuff, and I'll be right back.
Wanna feel it in my chest. Blood starts pumping and I'm lost confess.
The shirt is once again off the cuff. Welcome back, everybody. That was impromptu, as we are wont to do here at Off the Cuff on the Inappropriate Conversation channel. And that sound you hear in the background is my dog lapping water. Take a good listen. Maybe I just wasn't meant to do this show today. Who knows? No, we were talking about the drug Molly and how it's a big warning that they're putting out there to everybody. The National Drug Abuse Warning Network has noted a 120% increase in the use of Molly from the years 2004 to 2011. Also, a sharp increase in visits to the emergency room. Now, I'm not going to lie to you people and tell you I've never done ecstasy, MDMA. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that. I've done it plenty of times, okay? And yeah, it's fun. When you're on ecstasy, you love the tile on your floor, all right? When you're on ecstasy, you love the fact that your hair's a little fuzzy in the morning, all right? It's fun, it's loving, it's caring. And when you do it with somebody that you actually care about, it's not, for me, it never was a sex drug. It's a connection drug. It's everything's beautiful. You become this instant hippie, basically. Everything's beautiful and lovely and wonderful. And look at the colors, and I need more water. That's what happens when you're on ecstasy, and it's a lot of fun. But these people are using it as a way, as self-therapy, which I have nothing against. We all engage in some form of self-therapy every day. Whatever gets us out of the bed in the morning, as they'd like to say, whatever gets us through the day, as they like to say. We motivate ourselves. I have a neighbor lives right across from us. He's got this big pink sign on his wall that says "Accept the good." All right. We have, we talk to our friends, we talk to our priests, we talk to our therapists, our coworkers. We go online, we jerk off. We find a way to give ourselves some sort of comfort to get us through the day. Now, some of us do take antidepressants. I've got nothing against that. There's a small part of me that still believes that if my ex-wife had taken antidepressants like she was prescribed to do, but didn't, there was a chance we might have still been together to this day. I doubt it, but it was a much higher likelihood. But she wouldn't do it. Her reason for not taking the antidepressants, it interfered with her orgasm, which was really, really, kind of ironic because, when she wasn't on the antidepressants, she didn't want to fuck me anyway. So what was the fucking point? Anyway, I digress. No, and I feel that they're overblowing the severity of the problem when it comes to MDMA, also known as Molly. We're talking about, how it's like, in one weekend we had 2 people in Boston went to the emergency room. Another guy in Washington went to the emergency room. And I'm like, you come up with like 6 guys over one holiday weekend in the entire country. That's not exactly an epidemic. When you say something like, it's visits to the emergency room for MDMA are up 200%. So instead of 2 guys, it's 8 guys? What? I mean, what? You want me to worry about that? No. It's not going to happen. I generally speaking, I do not think it's a very dangerous drug. I don't think it's a dangerous drug at all. But like any type of drug, you want to get the real stuff. When it's the nice thing about government regulations is that you know what you're getting. You go to the store, you buy Johnny Walker Black, you're getting Johnny Walker Black. You go to the store, you buy Jose Cuervo, you're getting Jose Cuervo. 40% alcohol by volume, like the good Lord intended. But unless, of course, you go to certain resorts in Mexico, then you never know what the fuck it is you're getting. But, generally speaking, when you buy it at the store, you know what you're getting. When you go to the store and you buy Advil, there's Advil in there. There's ibuprofen, the Advil brand of it. Which is part of the problem when you're buying drugs on the street, and which is where most people tend to buy their, recreational drugs. Your MDMA, your heroin, your crystal meth, your crack cocaine, your Tango and Cash, your hash, your marijuana. Maybe I should stop talking before the DEA crashes down my door. But you get the idea. Generally speaking, a lot of people that will sell you drugs on the street are not necessarily selling you what it is you're paying for. That happened to me once as well when I thought I was getting MDMA. Ended up getting speed instead, and ended up shitting myself for the next 2 hours because any liquid I took needed to come out, and not the regular way. So. Now, what's really funny is that this isn't like club kids that are taking Molly these days. This isn't like club kids. It isn't gay dudes, partying all night. No. This is your Wall Street guys. We're talking about your investors, your CPAs, your lawyers, your business advisors. These are the people that are taking this now. Mergers and acquisition. You put together a $10 billion deal. Let's celebrate. Let's get some MDMA and hug for a while. This is what's going on. And, and everybody just accepts it as like taking aspirin. Like taking aspirin, like they're taking it as a prescription drug because this is what they need. And what's really funny about this particular article is that it's very concentrated in New York. This new little drug fashionista-ism that's going on there. It's very popular there because New York is a city that never sleeps, and apparently it becomes part of your daily business. It becomes part of work actually, because when you work hard, then you play hard. And if it's like 11:30 at night and people see you yawning, they judge you as not being a New York City kind of person. So then people start taking MDMA, Molly, just so they can stay up all night and connect with the people that they do business with, that they work with. And I'm like, you just dropped like 3 or 4 pills of MDMA, and I'm going to trust you with my trust fund. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe it works, actually. I'm not one to judge. I've done plenty of things on drugs that I'm not necessarily proud of. Nothing I'm particularly ashamed of either, but not necessarily proud of. Now, one of the things I love in life is TV. Love TV. Love big TV. It's one of the reasons I think that I fell in love with my girlfriend, the Russian, because she loves TV and she loves big TV. Okay? We do not have the biggest TV on the planet. We have a 55-inch TV, which by, modern standards is actually, the small end of big TV. When you got your guys out there with your 60, 70, 80-inch TVs, 82-inch TVs. People are looking to buy like TVs that are 100 inches long. They're buying two or 3 or 4 TVs and putting them like one on top of the other, so they have one image across 4 TVs. Okay, we're not that addicted, but we do love TV, and we love big TV. And we love watching TV, and we watch a lot of TV. And people that say that they don't even own a TV, well, you can go fuck yourself. I don't care about you. But this is like the technology portion of the show today. Fall TV is on. The fall TV season, and there's a lot of shows that are out there that are breaking in. Big numbers, especially when you consider, that there's so many options out there. I mean, it's not just the big 3 networks anymore, like when I grew up, all right? NBC, ABC, CBS. And it's not like the 2 networks that my girlfriend grew up with back in Mother Russia, okay, where it was like either you can watch the Snow or the Cheese channel, whatever the fuck she was watching over there. But it is literally hundreds, if not thousands of channels of anything you want to watch. I mean, anywhere from literally how cheese is made to Two guys fucking a goat. You can see it somewhere. And if they fuck the goat long enough, they will make cheese. Anyway. But here's something that's shifted in the way TV is reported on. Here's one for you. Okay, for instance, the TV show The Blacklist. Okay? Total viewership over 7 days. Over 7 days. I want you to think about that. Over 7 days. Over 18.3 million. Now, it only got roughly 13 million, about 12.5 million on the day and time that it actually aired. But over the course of 7 days, thanks to the advent of the DVR, 5.7 million more people watched the show later on. And now Nielsen is actually reporting on this. It's being thought of as one big number now. Now, when DVRs first came out, you know, all the big networks and the cable channels, they were against it. They were against the whole idea of the DVR because basically what you were doing was you were giving people the opportunity to record your shows and keep them for free. You were also giving people the opportunity to just rush through commercials and not watch any of your commercials, which is how, you know, these networks make their money, is through commercials. And they were against it. They wanted to shut down DVRs. They were actually suing DVR companies because of this. And now they're touting them as the saviors of modern TV because now people have the chance to watch these shows when they want to, not when they have to. And then they can still put on their commercials. And you know what? Me and my girlfriend, we fast forward through commercials left and right. And yet there isn't a single fucking show that we watch that every once in a while we'll catch something and we'll go, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, back up. I want to see that commercial. It still works. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm running a little long here, running a little late. Here's more of Amiga Man and their song, Yesterday. I'm Joe the Shirt. I've been off the cuff. Thank you for listening.